100 rounds. That's a lot of ammo. If you lined them all up, you'd have a long, heavy snake of brass and lead. What if I told you you could fire all 100 of those rounds in a single blink? And you'll miss it second? It sounds like science fiction, but it's the standard operating procedure for the cannon inside the F-16 Fighting Falcon. We're talking about a rate of fire so fast your brain can't really process what it is seeing. That laser beam of light you see in gun camera footage is not a laser. It's a fire hose of individual 20mm shells, each one a tiny explosion waiting to ruin someone's day. Today, we'll break down what 100 rounds per second really looks like, why anyone would need a gun this fast, and how it kept the F-16 deadly for almost 50 years. The M61 Vulcan cannon spits out lead so fast that if a pilot held down the trigger, their entire 511 round magazine would be gone in about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. That's probably less time than it took you to read that last sentence. This isn't just fast, it almost becomes a philosophical concept. It's a storm of steel that can tear a target apart before its pilot even knows they're in danger. This is the story of a gun that doesn't just shoot, it overwhelms. The gun's official name is the M61 Vulcan. It's a 6-barrel, air-cooled, electrically fired Gatling-style rotary cannon. Its headline feature is a mind-bending rate of fire, 6,000 rounds per minute. That means 100 shells leave the muzzle every single second. When you watch Vulcan footage, you don't see bullets, you see what looks like a solid bar of light. Your eyes literally can't keep up with what's happening. This insane speed wasn't just for showing off, it solved a deadly problem. In the jet age, dogfights went from graceful turning battles to brutal high-speed slashes over in a heartbeat. A pilot might only get a fraction of a second to put their sights on a target. Old single-barrel cannons couldn't fire fast enough to guarantee a hit in that tiny window. The answer was to look backward to the 19th century Gatling gun and give it a 20th century supercharger. By rotating 6 barrels, the job of loading, firing and ejecting happens simultaneously. While one barrel fires, the others get ready. It's a mechanically beautiful solution to a brutal problem. How do you throw as much metal as possible at a target in the shortest time? To grasp how fast the Vulcan is, stack it against other big names in automatic weapons. World War I. Machine guns like the Vickers or MG-08 topped out around 550 to 600 rounds per minute. The M61 Vulcan fires 10 times faster. A Vickers firing for a full minute would expend the same ammo as a Vulcan firing for 6 seconds. Even the original Gatling couldn't keep up. When fitted with an electric motor, the old design hit 3,000 rounds per minute. The M61 Vulcan doubled that. What about modern jets haven't they caught up? Take the A-10 Thunderbolt II, the Warthog. Its whole existence revolves around the 30mm GAU-8 Avenger cannon. The GAU-8 fires beer bottle-sized shells designed to shred tanks. But when it comes to pure speed, the Vulcan still wins. The GAU-8 fires up to 3,900 rounds per minute, which is destructive, but short of the Vulcan's 6,000 revolutions per minute. They are different tools for different jobs. The Vulcan is a scalpel for slicing fast, nimble fighters, while the GAU-8 is a sledgehammer for ground targets. When speed is the name of the game, the Vulcan is the undisputed king. That 6-barrel design is more than a party trick for a high fire rate, is the secret to legendary reliability. With any automatic weapon, heat is the enemy. Firing that many rounds that quickly generates a ton